Hello YouTube family, it is September 27th, 2016. It has been 4 days now since I lost my mom. And I would like to say that it has gotten easier, but no, it hasn't. But I have done a little better with coping that I had before. The first 2 days, I'm going to say 3, counting the day that she actually passed, I've had to leave my kids with my mother because Carlos is working, and I would keep breaking down and I didn't want to scare my kids. It was very difficult for me because I'm not that type of person. I usually am as strong as my mother, and no matter what I'm facing, I take care of what I need to. This is something that the first time that I have not been able to control, and I mean really control my emotions to where it's gotten the best of me. I am making an appointment to see my primary care physician because I do feel like I am getting depressed. Not just, of course, like the normal type where everybody actually goes through, but clinically I have suffered with that in the past. This stress of the situation has also caused me to have a fibromyalgia flare-up. Many people will tell you that stress can aggravate your symptoms. I've been having a lot more stomach aches. I mean, of course, it doesn't help the first day that I did drink, but I'm being real. I'm human. I couldn't deal with my emotions, and I had been into some arguments with my family over stupid. You do go through that when you have a loss in the family. It happens all the time. I mean, but I'm from what I hear, because I have lost people in my life, but none that I'm extremely close to like I am my mother. This is the first time that I've had to deal with that. So I'm basing the fact that everybody's all stressed out on the fact that we lost her. And I don't know, I've always felt like an outsider in my family all of my life, and I believe that's because I really was. I mean, they had mom, at least dad, or if not dad, at least mom, and I didn't have that. Mom kind of came and went as she pleased, so I never had that stability like I did with my grandmother. I did have that, but it didn't stop that feelings of rejection from not having my mother or not having my father in my life. I would like to say at that time I didn't care because I had such good grandparents, and even though I had my grandmother, it was like I would see my cousins with their moms and I would get so sad. Like, how does God determine who you get raised by? And it would bother me, like it bothered me so bad that she raised me back then. I feel guilty about it now, but I mean, I know I was a child, and but I actually was embarrassed that I didn't have mom like everybody else did, and I don't know what it is about me that bothers my family so much. I don't know. I used to think it was because I was too damn happy all the time, or I at least pretended to be happy all the time to cope with all the pain that I felt. But I really don't know what it is that makes them feel the way they do about me. And I don't really feel like I do anything to them that should warrant being treated the way that I'm treated. Like, I treat them nice. Every time I see them, I'm respectful. They're my family, and but there's got to be a point when you say enough is enough. After losing my mom, I've had enough. I've had enough of being treated like I'm a nobody, when all I try to do is help and show my love to my family. I am not perfect by any means, but who is, right? I mean, there's nobody perfect out there. I just wish, and I'm so sorry to my grandma for feeling ashamed of not having a mom, because she was the best mom. She was the best mom. I was so lucky to have her because she did adore me. She loved me. She cared for me. She didn't complain about it. And not everybody's that lucky, and I just feel now that she's gone, I feel so alone. I have friends, but when you have family, you should not feel so alone all the time. And I do. I feel alone all the time. And now I feel like I really am alone. And I'm having a little trouble dealing with that and losing her, and knowing that now I don't have that best friend that I can go and tell anything to. And I mean, the look on her face was just priceless half the time, but she never judged me. She would give me great advice. It was up to me whether to take it or not, and no matter what I decided, she loved me anyway. I don't know, maybe that's what they hated about me. And I know I have my kids, but there's a difference between having kids and talking to kids and having an adult, a person, a family member in your life. My sister has her own life now. My brother, he has his own life now, and I don't really see or talk to them as much as I'd like to. I really wish I had a family like I see others on social media, that they're together all the time, that they spend at least once a week with each other. They go do, I mean, it's just, they make their family a priority, and I want that so bad with mine, and I don't know how to get it because everybody's life is important. Thinking of the gastroparesis, my sister did take me to the hospital. I'm grateful for that, but really after that, I was just on my own, and I didn't have anybody that I could call on to watch my kids or to help me through that. It was me and Carlos and the kids, and to Carlos, you know, I want to thank you so much for being my family, because even though our relationship has had its struggles and we've split up, and you know, we've both made some pretty crazy mistakes, no matter what, he does not leave my side, and you have no idea how grateful for you I am. I know I don't show it enough, but I know you always tell me that you're not gonna be anymore, but then you are there. So if anybody cannot understand why I love him so much and why we stay in this together, that's why. That's why we have each other's backs no matter what. And that, to me, is the meaning of family. It's someone that loves you and is there for you no matter what. Oh wow, a ladybug flew on my finger. I heard that's supposed to be good luck, because I hope so, because I sure need it. When I went to the funeral home, my grandmother had pretty much paid everything and picked everything out, and her favorite color is orange and yellow. I know that for a fact, because I know my grandmother, I know my mom. But when she picked everything out, she picked pink for everything. Everything is pink, and I don't know if anybody saw my birthday video, but I had a pink birthday bash, because that's my favorite color in the whole world, and it has been since I was a little girl. I'm your typical girly girl, and she picked everything in pink, and everybody around the table was like, we don't know why. I mean, you know, I guess pretty much everybody knew she was not that girly girl, but I know why she did it, and I know that it was her telling me that I'm gonna be okay, because I think she knew. I think she knew how hard this was gonna be for me. And I didn't say anything because my family already cannot stand me, so I just kept it to myself. But I thank God, Grandma. Thank you for sending me some kind of sign, you know, because I was feeling pretty bad. And she let me know that I'm not alone. So I'm gonna get myself together. I do have things to do and a family to take care of. I don't really know how to function well, but I gotta do my best, because I gotta go back to work tomorrow, and I'm not even ready for that. But we'll see. I hope I can make it through the day.